The sweetest flower that grows, I give you a sweet heart. For you it is a rose, for me it is my heart. The fragrance it exhales, oh, if you only knew which button dying fails. It is my love for you, the sweetest flower that grows. I give you as we part. You think it's but a rose, for me it is my heart.
Or not. There's your intro that he didn't play.
Well,
Suave, thank you.
who's
Wow.
on the board?
Suave.
You're fired.
Suave's fired.
Now I blame you because you've been all over him. He forgot to reset the board.
No, that was the outro. He didn't play the intro.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, why don't we play the intro, Suave?
Yeah, why don't we try that for a change? Let's try the
you
intro.
can
Are the
find it.
mics on? Maybe they can't hear us.
Look at Heather's face.
Heather, it started out as a good day,
welcome to
Heather.
Monday.
Can we play the intro, please?
Thank you.
Can you mute the mics, please?
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome. That was all preset, by the
Try
way.
it again. Take two.
It was all preset. We wanted to spring a joke on you.
Take two. Happy Monday afternoon, everyone. Welcome to, wow, I think it's the midday show already. I don't know how we went from the morning to the midday. Like, where did time go? Snap. I haven't even said hello to you. I said maybe.
I don't even know who you are.
The air's back on, so much better.
Sally's
Thank
in
you.
the house.
Look, it's air so on that the trees are blowing behind me. It's a beautiful thing.
I don't think that this is the appropriate picture for today because it's rainy,
You put it up.
gloomy. I didn't put it up.
Yeah, I put something else up. You
I
must have
didn't.
changed it.
I didn't touch. Wow. Misery Monday. Misery Monday. She has accused me of everything, including
Heather put it
the
up.
earthquake in India. I mean,
she put it
jeez,
up.
Louise. It's unbelievable. I didn't do that. Heather, you did that?
What?
You put this up?
It's hopeful thinking.
I did because it's really bad outside, so this is like our little vacation.
There you go.
No, you're supposed to make it rain in here.
No, let's not make it rain in
It's
here.
supposed to be tropical in paradise.
Sally's here. Let's not make it rain.
It's not raining.
See, it's not raining. It's pouring, she says.
Hold on, wait a second.
So far, none of this makes any
A
sense.
little glimpse of paradise. Happy
I
Monday
blamed
to
you, man. He's in charge.
Well, we actually have a new crew member working with us. So Noah's in the house. Let's see if Noah comes back tomorrow.
Noah is the ark. Wasn't that the ark?
Perfect day for her to be here, right?
That's right. She's going to swim away with everybody.
Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark.
Anyway, happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to the Midday Show. We got to open the show today with Gia because I guess, I don't know if it's spring break or a teacher's work day, but there's no school today in Palm Beach County.
There's no school.
There's no school, so Gia is here opening up the show for us. We've got a full show lined up. We've got Lucky joining us with her guest from last week, which will be an amazing
Heavy story, yes.
An amazing story for everybody to listen to. We met a friend on Friday when we went to the networking event. We're going to download that piece and play clips of it today from Ford's Garage.
Okay.
So everyone can see where we were on Friday, an amazing opportunity we got to do. It's save the date for the next one. It's March 21st, which is exciting. It's Full Circle Networking
20th.
event. 21st.
21st, we got the mud thing.
Yes, exactly.
It's March 20th.
No, 20th.
It's the day before.
No, 20th we're at Lynn University.
So we're going to do mud and the event at the same time? I love it.
Yep. It's on the same day, I know, which is why she looked at you and she's like, what?
Well, I'm going to come in all muddy.
Well, we have a busy week in March. We've got your birthday.
You didn't even tell me this.
Heather, you are my witness.
No. I'm going to tell you something about
Friday.
women. I'm going to tell you something about women. So this is
She's
why
got me.
you were laughing when I set up the mud thing, because you knew we had to be at the other thing. So you said, let him catch up.
No, that's not why we were laughing. We were laughing about something else.
Yeah. With the program.
We were laughing about something else. Anyway,
I'm going to tell you something.
I told you.
I don't know what you guys drank over the weekend, but I don't like it.
We told you on Friday you were on a need-to-know basis. You know what your son said?
Wow.
Remember
Wow.
that?
No, I don't remember. Tell me.
And then your son said you're on a need-to-know because you're going to forget anyway. So
This is
they're
Freddie.
Yes. So they're just going to retell you when you need to know it. So.
But you knew we had 2 events on the 21st. You didn't tell me anything.
I did.
I got to be there 4 in the morning.
Well, good luck with that. I'm going to have to.
I'm going to come to this event muddy up
Okay.
to here.
Yes, because we're going to be at the
don't
networking
care.
event, and you told them you were going to cover the entire thing and interview everyone on their own individual interview that day.
No, we're setting up the green screens on 2 chairs, and they're going to do a 15-second hello and goodbye. Boop,
Correct.
boop, boop, boop. Yeah,
Correct.
but you could do it because you'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'll be mudding
You'll be mighty.
with a truck.
There's a lot of things happening, but let's get through February first. How about
I don't want to talk to you no more. That's it.
So we met.
Thanks a
Sarah,
lot.
Sarah, how do you
Thank
pronounce
you.
her last name? Para. Oh, see, I don't even have to roll my R's for that. Thank goodness there is a God.
You can if you want.
No, I can't. So
Why
I'm
you
really glad
rolling-
that you didn't.
Why are you rolling your R's?
How would you say her name?
Sarah.
What's her last name?
It don't matter.
P-R-R-A.
Para.
Barra.
Lucky.
Barra.
See, and
Sarah,
I
why
have
don't
to
you
roll
roll
my
your
R's for
R's?
that, so-
Barra.
Barra, sure.
Barra. Not para. Don't do that. Para. What are you,
I'm gonna
para?
say
What are you,
para.
a
You
parrot?
say- Lucky can
Barra.
roll her R's for me.
Barra.
Barra. Lucky,
Boy, I've
Lucky always
missed
rolls
this
the tongue.
place. I've been away for a while. I've
Barra.
really
Away for
missed
48
being here.
hours.
Brrr.
Anyway, full show. Need to know.
Wow.
You know, I told my kids that once. Remember the last hurricane, big one? We were up in Del Rey when everything shut down. It was supposed to be directing right towards us. And my kids were in a panic. They didn't understand why I didn't have any hurricane food. What was this, like 8 years ago? Why I didn't have anything prepared? They ran to CVS. They all came home from school and they stayed at the house. What are we going to do? I said, it's not going to hit us because I have got my wand. They said, really? You think your wand's going to keep the storm away? Well, yes, we're good. And I have a backup plan in case you need to know. And Aaron says to me, Mom, don't you think I need to know right now? I said, no, you're on a need-to-know basis and you don't need to know what our backup plan is yet. And he says, it's pouring outside. There's a hurricane coming out. Nope, we're good. Just relax. Need to know. He did not need to know yet.
First of all, the other side of that story is she didn't predict it was going to turn. It was her father.
Bloodline
Dr.
cell,
Hale.
right?
Dr. Hale
Absolutely.
called.
Bloodline.
He
Can
sent
I
me a
tell him what
message.
he needed to know what you told me the other day? No.
Her father said to me, it's going to turn, and it turned at the last second and went north. So it wasn't you and no wand and all that, but it's a good story.
No, watch out for Dawn.
Listen, just drink your coffee before I call Steve. Oh, I got a Steve story. When we get to you,
Okay.
that happened yesterday. You're going to die
okay.
laughing.
Okay.
I want to talk to the young lady over there in
You
the
want to
back.
talk to Gia, who's sitting so lovely, patiently on the park bench. How are you doing, Gia?
I'm okay.
I want to ask Gia why you selected that particular song, and we did it a cappella because there's no track for it, you were telling us, right?
Yeah. So, for one, I actually really like that song. It's like one of my favorites that I've done. It's like for my school private voice lesson thing. But one thing about that, it's from 1886, so insanely old song. But I just feel like there's so much like meaning behind it because there's no like official like storyline or like why James Rogers wrote that piece. So I just like, it's interesting to me.
Are you
like
going to
it.
be singing that song at an event or a tryout or something? Is something going on?
No, actually, that's just for like, well, it is for something. I have to sing it in front of my voice teacher and my, like one of my vocal teachers at school, and that's like 50% of our grade at the end of the school year.
how did you pick that song? And then, I know you liked it, but there's a lot of songs, right? How did you even find it? Is it the meaning of it? What about it do you like?
So, well, actually, my voice lesson teacher found that song for me, because at first it was another one, and he made me choose. And I chose this song. It's called "At Parting." But like I really like the story behind it. It's like that. It's basically like this like woman like giving her husband a rose when he's leaving for war, and he did end up dying in that war. Like, but the whole meaning is that when he left with that rose, it's like he left with her heart. So it's like, I gave you a rose as we part. For you, it's a rose. For me, it's my heart.
How old are you?
75.
80?
13.
Oh, she's smart.
Wow.
That's it. She just falls right into that whole morning show
Women thing?
crazy stuff. Yeah.
Past life.
Now you can always tell when your mother's in the room. And I gotta tell you another piece of information. Stop hanging out with your mom because you're beginning to sound like her more and more. The way you explain things to me is like I'm looking in the mirror at her. The way
That's
she
a good
explains
thing.
things. It is a good thing, but I want you to have your own identity. Stop looking over. Stop talking when she's interviewing. Let her do her thing. No, it's not a mom thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna put her in another part of the studio because I want to hear from her. Look at.
I will be fine with that. I can leave the room when she's talking.
That's right.
It's just because I know.
I know.
I know the main thing is the meaning, so I want her to tell us.
I know, but I want her to tell me, not you.
I didn't say nothing.
Not you.
All right, so Gia, what else are you studying in school?
So for one, I still can't believe I did this, but I have so many songs to learn, and we have MPA in like 2 weeks, which is like music performance assessment. So like in our choirs, for songs that I totally have memorized, I swear. It's like 3 songs that we have to sing, and then I have the 2 songs for my jury, like the private voice lessons, and then I have another 3 songs for another choir. So
Wait a minute, you have to remember 30 songs for the choir?
30?
No, you got 35 in total, but you got 30 songs, you said, memorized?
What?
Did I miss something?
Say, what do you mean?
You said 2 songs and 3 songs. I got that part.
Yes.
What did you say with the first part? There are 3 parts to what you said.
So there's 3 songs that I have to have memorized by tomorrow.
Okay. 2 for your coach.
2 songs for my voice lesson,
Right?
and then 3 songs for another choir.
Oh, I could have sworn you said 30 songs.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that.
All right, so I got it from you. Wait.
Work here.
I didn't get it from your mom.
Not like everybody else. What do you mean, Freddie?
You heard 3 or you heard 30?
3.
I heard 30. Nah, we're going to run back the tape. I heard 30. So you got to memorize 3 songs for tomorrow and you haven't started?
Well,
Yeah, well, that's what I say. Well,
so yeah, 2 of them are supposed to be memorized like this week. I did not memorize them.
okay. So do
But-
you know the 3 songs?
Yes, now I do.
So I could have you sing it today.
No.
Oh, yes.
Please no.
Oh, but you say yes.
Whoa, I don't
You-
want to sing more a cappella songs.
No, the 3 songs don't have tracks?
No, because they're all like choir songs. You'd have to pay for the tracks.
I got you.
Yeah.
There's another way around that, too. But anyway,
You're in what, 7th grade?
Yeah.
You going to continue on in high school, you think, on the musical track?
Yes, definitely.
And what's your hope after? What do you want to do?
I was actually looking into that because we actually had a choir from Jacksonville University like come to like one of my periods, and I was kind of looking into music therapy just because that's interesting, like just how music affects the mind like physiologically.
Great field.
So that's cool.
That's
see,
very
you have a lot of stage presence about you. And it's really, that's really vital in today's game. They can teach you to sing and all that. That's going to happen no matter when you turn professional. But the stage presence is the thing that you have to have. And you have it, you know. I make fun of you. You've been doing card games and everything else since you were 8. Since I met her. She sells all this stuff.
I know.
But, you know, she's like her own manager. But the object of the game here is that, and I know your mother's a character as well, is that you have the character. So you learning how to sing is going to play up. And I'm going to tell you the same thing, and I probably said this before, that I said to the other singer that we had in here. You know, let me know when you hit the red carpet because I want to hold up a glass when you get there, if you stick with it. Right? Who did we tell that to?
Kendra.
Kendra. And Kendra's probably going to be at the red carpet next year. But so you got to keep that whole dream alive and keep going. And, you know, when something bad happens, so what? So what? Next. Moving on.
Yeah, I definitely want to continue, like, singing in general. Definitely to make it a career. I'm still kind of undecided, but that's the goal. That's the goal.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you. Thank you for joining us and picking that song. Good luck on everything in your endeavors. You're going to keep us posted. Your mom will keep us posted. Love all the bracelets. Love those so much. I think you had those before T Swift ever did those.
Yes.
So I definitely think if you had copyrighted it, just think where you'd be by now. Just saying. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. More to come when we get back. Stay tuned. Give us a call. 888-994-4995, Studio A. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. You can also follow us on our website, brooklyncafe.tv. Like and follow all of our shows on Ant Media Productions on YouTube. And check us out, subscribe, and get the notifications. More to come. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Ant Media Productions is proud to announce a collaboration with ABC WPBF, producing high-quality commercials for clients in Palm Beach County. This partnership will leverage Ant Media's creative expertise and video production capabilities with ABC's extensive reach and community connections to deliver top-notch advertising solutions. Contact Ant Media Productions today to amplify your impact in business on ABC WPBF.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Breaking news, aliens have finally made contact with.
Welcome to the Ant Media Studios here in beautiful downtown Boca Raton.
In conjunction with True Oldies Radio South Florida, Ant Media Productions is here to help amplify your impact in business and to bring greater awareness to our community. Give us a call, 866-224-5422. We'll see you soon at the cafe.
And like I always say, come on down and visit us and don't be late.
Known for his Art Deco Cubist style and compositions with dancing saturated color, Ken Bieberman has lived and breathed art his whole life. From the early 80s, he's influenced the Art Deco district of Miami Beach. Featured in numerous restoration projects, hotels, galleries, and clubs, Bieberman creates for everyday folks and celebrity clientele. He's also the proprietor of Art Repro, a giclée and scanning company in Pompano Beach. When it comes to scanning high resolution, size is not an issue. Professionally scanning art up to 10 feet and 64 inches in width, Art Repro utilizes state-of-the-art equipment. On quality canvas or paper, archival ink and printing mediums are put to use. Art Repro ensures colors are true and every nuance of the art is captured, including the canvas weave. Perfection is the priority. Contact artist Ken Bieberman today at 954-547-0095 or visit his website, www.artrepro.net.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Yeah, we're back.
Drowning in a glass of water.
You? a thumbnail.
Thumbnail
And you
of
drown.
water. It's like I'm on this balance beam, and one little fan will just like tip me over the edge. Just saying, it's kind of how I run my life.
Well, I gotta go.
I know you're going. Anyway.
I gotta leave because
I know.
you
I
tip
know,
me.
I
You
know.
like, you remember back in the day you used to tip the cows here in Florida? I never knew what the hell that meant. And I
Cow
grew up on
tipping?
a farm.
Did you have cows?
Yes. I never tipped a cow in my life.
You were always a nice farmer kid.
I never heard of that.
Cow
You ever tip a
tipping?
cow?
Never.
You ever tip
I
a
don't
cow?
know what that
Never heard
means.
of it.
One. You ever tip a cow?
That's
Never.
not nice.
In
of
Chicago,
anyone.
they don't tip cows?
No.
They
You
don't
tip a
even
cow?
have cows.
No.
You ever seen it?
Yeah.
You ever heard it?
Yeah.
It's not nice.
It's not nice.
They fall asleep standing.
But it's
and you
not
tip
nice.
them.
You don't stop.
What do you mean tip? You push them?
Yeah, they fall right over.
Can you
They
imagine
fall right
Freddie
over.
being your dad?
That's animal cruelty.
They get up right away.
Can you imagine Freddie
Still.
being your dad and he just, Gia, he pushes and pushes. Dad, don't say it.
Tip
Well,
a
what
cow?
do you mean? Don't say it.
What's
Let me
wrong
just
with
say
tip
it
a cow?
again, because it's mean. Oh, but wait.
No,
Let me
you're
do it
mean.
again.
You've
Why?
been treating me very mean today. So tip a cow, tip a cow, tip a
So
cow.
you feel like a cow today, Fred?
You know, you just opened up Pandora's box. Play nice with me.
No, just like if they tip you, like if they.
They can tip me. You
They
can tip me.
trick
You
you
want
or
to tip me over? Tip me over. Let me give you the
Can we
position.
fix the color on Lucky and Juan's camera, please? Gee, I don't know if G-Man's still here. Probably not.
G-Man's not.
We
You got to
fix
do it
their
under color control. But there's nothing wrong with tipping cows. That's what they did.
What is the meaning? Why do they do that?
But don't they get hurt?
The cows.
So
don't
they
get
go
hurt.
to sleep on the ground?
The cows sleep on all fours.
Okay.
So they come over and they tip them.
So they're doing them a favor, so they
No,
sleep
they
on
do that because they think that's funny.
They're putting them to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they think that's funny.
So they
It's
put
like
a
tucking
blanket
them in.
over them? A
Yeah.
blanket? They
Now, I bet you they
not
won't do
nice.
that to a bull because a bull
No.
will charge them.
right.
Guys are just, people are just mean.
It's
that's all.
that's just mean. All right, can we talk? Speaking of animals and ducks, Aflac. Ever have Aflac? I used to love the commercials
Ever
for Aflac.
have
Yeah.
Aflac?
They were
Have you
awesome.
ever had Aflac? I
Is
did.
that like dandruff? What does
No,
that mean?
Aflac. We're going to talk to Sarah Parr and find out.
I never had an Aflac. Have you?
Yes.
But you never tipped a cow?
I never tipped a cow, but we did have Aflac. And I have to tell you, we actually
Best
used it.
commercial ever made in the history of mankind was the Aflac commercial.
So years ago, Chuck tore his Achilles and couldn't work, couldn't do a lot of things. And before any short-term disability kicked in, we had no money coming in, little kids. We had an Aflac policy, and it actually helped pay for groceries. It was unbelievable. Great commercial, never knew what it did. And when we got it, I'm like, that's so cute and so funny. But it worked. So let's talk to Sarah Parra. She is an Aflac agent and some agent of some other insurance products. So let's bring her on over.
Hi.
Hello. So nice to meet you and have you here.
Thank you.
Great marketing commercial.
They do very well. One of the
Right?
best.
We actually had it. We actually used it. It was unbelievable.
And it's funny because Aflac made fun of injury during the commercial, and then the bird comes in and all that, and they gave it a voice and a personality and everything else.
But we met Sarah at Full Circle Networking event on Friday, and I think we're going to play that piece in a little bit. It was a great opportunity, great networking with Red and Steve and Michael. It's his 50th birthday. They had, 75 people we found out there, which
Might have
was
been a little bit
unbelievable,
more.
which was amazing. So welcome, Sarah. Welcome to the studio. Sally's joining you on camera.
Thank you guys for having me.
Tell us about what you do.
So I am an insurance or benefits advisor for Aflac, and I've been doing it for over a year. And I joined this company because the company gives money to the policyholders instead of just any other insurance companies that pays the hospitals and the doctors. So that's what I was drawn to this company specifically, to pretty much help people.
And it did. I can't believe I actually used it. That's exactly what we used it for.
Correct,
It came
yeah.
right to
So
us.
pretty much you do your claims on the app. It's pretty straightforward. You just download the app. You do direct deposit to your to your bank account, and once you file the claim, the money goes directly to your bank account. You can do anything you want with the money. You can use it for groceries. You can use it to pay your bills. You can use it for, I don't know, anything like you want to. Go to the movies with the money if you want to. It doesn't really matter how you use it. It's just, they want you to have it and use it as you see fit. So that's pretty much number one why I like the company.
Is it supplemental insurance? Is it a type of insurance?
It is a supplemental insurance. So it pays on top of what you already have. It doesn't matter what you have. We don't coordinate with the companies. It's just the money goes directly to you. So it pays on top of what you already have.
And what type of claims would it have to be? Are they all medical claims or
medical
disability?
claims? Pretty much. My favorite one, it's the accident plan. So it's pretty much on and off the job. It covers you 24/7 anywhere in the world. Even if you're traveling, on a cruise or you go anywhere in the world, it covers you. You slip and fall. You're at the gym. You sprain an ankle. You're cutting vegetables at home and you cut your finger. Anything that happens to you on and off the job, it covers you. You go to the hospital. They give you money for it. So it's like fixed amount of money that they give you for treatments, follow-up treatments, or if you go to the hospital as well for due to an accident.
So people are saying, why do I need that if I have health insurance?
Because it pays on top of it. So your health insurance pays your hospital and the doctor bills, and then you file the claim with us and we give you money. And then you can do anything you want with the money. You can pay rent with it, you can do anything you want with it. So it's pretty much cash in your pocket that you didn't have before.
It was amazing. And the commercials are so great. Aflac with the duck,
Well,
right?
the Aflac commercials actually played in the Super Bowl. They've played on all the college bowls. A big company.
Yeah, it's a big company.
I did not have Aflac. I had John Hancock when I was working there, but I did not. But I know people who had it. It's a good plan. It's a good policy. And the ideal thing is to find somebody who understands what your dilemma is, and they will talk to you. See, one of the things that Sarah does that I've never met, and I did insurance for Hancock. She flies to New York for a book of business and here. So she does both. She does both segments. I'm going to tell you something. He's a runaway train. So you fly to New York as well. You have a book of business up there.
Correct.
Right? That you handle
So I
for the
belong to
company.
the team in New York, and I work from there, from Wall Street, and then I live in Florida, so I travel back and forth.
So she does both.
And I'm also, my parents live in California, so I also do the insurance there.
Oh, really? I didn't know that part.
Mm-hmm.
What's a policy cost for? Was it individual or a family? What are we looking at? Price?
So let's say individual, it's really affordable. It's like the accident plan, for example, it's like $26 a month. So it's extremely affordable. So pretty much we target or we work with business owners, and we do it through the EIN number from the payroll, and then you get deducted, weekly or biweekly, however you get paid, and your employer can pay for it, or it can be 100% employee paid, which is pretty much what people opt for. And
is it a group policy, which is cheaper than an individual policy?
It's cheaper if you get it through payroll, but
Through
it's individual still. You can take it with you once you stop working at that job. You can always take it with you. It's called Aflac Always.
Interesting.
It's really interesting. I remember when we used it, he couldn't work. So health insurance covered what it had to, but then there was no money coming in. But then your bills come in still, right? You still have your mortgage, you still got rent, you still got
Correct.
groceries, whatever you have, gas and everything. And literally a check, that was back in the day when you saw checks. Checks actually came to the house. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is exactly like the commercial.
Did you know he had that plan?
Yes.
So why is it crazy?
Because a
Because
plan
she used
actually
it.
gives you money without making you jump through hoops to get it. Actually,
So it's crazy that you
it was
actually
crazy
got-
good. Because you know what it's like to jump through hoops to get money when
You
people...
didn't believe that you signed a policy that you were going to get the money?
It was
And timely.
You normally do
that it actually worked and actually gives it
works.
money, because it sounds too good to be true
Exactly. Thank
for
you.
a company to give you cash, but it's actually straightforward. You do it on the app, and you take pictures of the documents, you upload everything on the app, and you get the money within a week, depending on how it is. For example, she's talking about the short-term disability,
Takes 90
which also
days.
pays on top of it. So you can have the short-term disability up to 24 months.
Wow.
Yes, and you can have depends on your how much you make salary-wise. So it has like a cap of 60% of your salary you can pay for that. And it gives you
$25 a month, it's like a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
And it doesn't take 90 days to come in. And all these other policies, you're waiting for your insurance to come in, disabilities. Meanwhile, you still have your expenses and you're not working. This actually comes in like a week.
Are there any medical things that would stop you from getting the policy?
Well, if you have anything that is pre-existing, it usually has like a 6-month waiting period or a year, depending on what the illness is.
And then you qualify.
Correct.
You just have to apply.
You just have to apply it and state the truth.
Yeah, to start the process. That's interesting. That gives me a few other ideas.
It's a really interesting program. What did you do before AFLAC?
So I used to flip houses before, and in Miami.
Oh, Miami, okay.
Yes, I used to flip houses before. Then I did a lot of loans. So I used to work with private money lenders as a loan officer.
She did it the other way. She did it the hard way.
Yes,
that
that's
ain't easy
true.
to do the way she did it. The way I did it was a whole lot easier.
And I thought your way was harder, but because you get the money quickly. That's what
That's right. There was longevity on my side, but on my side, I got to not only sell the loans, I got to administrate them. Once we sold them to the secondary market, I got to take care of them. So I got paid 3 times.
Yours is like a long term.
Yes.
And mine was a short term.
Yeah.
So I just had the private money lenders, quick, it sell, buy, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I want to get back to it.
Not the same anymore.
It doesn't matter. Any market, you just buy a property that
Well,
has
because you had the
equity.
lenders, yeah. Okay, I can see that.
And how'd you like Full Circle Networking? Had you been there before?
Yes, I enjoy that very much. I try to go every time I'm here in Florida. I try to go to every event. So yes, I love Michael, I love Karina, and they're a wonderful group of people.
So you go to New York every other week?
Depends on the open enrollments for the companies. So I go. I don't have a set schedule. So if they need me, open enrollment starts March 15th. So for California, I'm going there on Friday and coming back the 15th. So I stay either a week, a couple days, 15 days. It doesn't. I don't have a set schedule.
So it is doable, and there's no. It isn't like something out of this world to fly into New York or.
No.
And do your business and come back.
No, sometimes I go for one day. I go in the morning, I do what I have to do, and then I come back. Sometimes I take classes, and I go take the class and come back the same day.
You use that flyer mile thing?
Yes, for sure.
Just saying.
It's all doable.
Yes.
All right, how do people reach out to you to get more information?
Well, you can reach out if you are a business owner and you want to enhance your benefits package for your employees. You can reach at, I guess, my phone number, my work phone number, so 305-315-1775.
All right, more to come. Let's take a break. When we come back, let's talk to Lucky and Juan Carlos, see if we got all their colors situated. And then, of course, we got to talk to Sally. Call me Zena and see what's happening with her. No, you're not going to talk to Sally?
No. Oh, I'm really insulting.
We're going to talk about your clothing line.
Okay, yeah, that's coming along beautifully.
All right, more to come. We'll be right back. Amp Media Futures Foundation is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to providing college students with immersive opportunities in media production, marketing, business skills, and communication.
Interns will learn professional workflow skills in editing, video and radio broadcasting, public relations, digital media, graphic curriculum, and access to equipment to make a positive impact.
Amp Media Productions is a full-service production house with a variety of shows ranging from the Brooklyn Cafe show.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a very busy Wednesday.
Sarah Spiritual.
Right here on the Oldies station, you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
Call me Zena.
By example, and that's what I try to do all the time, to teach by example.
You know,
Artist Loft.
Using that term more. Yeah, lofties, yeah.
And Gypsy Soul.
They love music. It's like their favorite thing to go to.
I teach like preschool up to 12th grade.
Yeah, nice.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Amp Media Productions. Please like and subscribe to all of our shows.
I want to be a first class champagne, please.
Giant comfort.
Yeah, that's good. We offer opportunities to excel in the field of TV film production, social media management, video editing, set design, graphic design, sound engineering, journalism, and many more useful tools to help you land a career in the media business.
To volunteer or be a part of our team, or to make a donation of any size, please visit us at ampfutures.org. Help us to empower college students to create a positive impact with immersive hands-on experiences in media production. Help us amplify the future.
Meet Jay Harmon, one of the many artists held in the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery. Jay specializes in various different art styles, but his medium to work with is colored pencils. His unique style comes from being self-taught and years of practice. Jay pulls his inspiration from many outlets like people, television, celebrities, and many more. With multiple original pieces, Jay's art graces the gallery with over 40+ works for viewing and for purchase. His many years of being an artist has given him a chance to partner with the Derwent brand, giving him the opportunity to try many different work styles and further his craft. Feel free to come down and visit the studio to view his work, or if you're interested in your own Jay Harmon original, he's open to commissions on his website, coloredpencilartist.com, or catch his show, The Colored Pencil Artist, on Amp Media Productions on YouTube and Facebook. See you soon.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty rich and pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Your True Oldies Listener's Guide. Listening in the Palm Beaches? That's 95.9 FM. On the Treasure Coast? You want 106.9 FM. In Boca? It's 95.3 FM. We've got Fort Lauderdale and Broward County covered with 96.9 FM. And you can always hear us anywhere at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome. And here we are on location at Ford's Restaurant.
Ford's Garage, you're close.
That too. Ford is Ford.
We're really honored that spotlight as a media production company, but our production company is run significantly by interns from the local universities.
Miami, we've been all over the place. Gypsy King concerts, the 9 yards.
Fine. Even pickleball courts.
And even pickleball courts, and that's where he got his name from. So it's a unbelievable experience. We've been doing it for 9 years. We put over 400 interns through our program, and we continue to grow and go.
And that's what we want to do. We want to support you all. So they're not only the sponsor, but also their foundation is going to be one of our charities, so then we can help them too.
It's bringing awareness. It's waking everybody up. So it's not just, again, the large charities, it's everybody. So it's kind of waking up the community and making people within our networking event see who's out there.
And everyone be kind and share and just love each other.
It's really exciting, and we're actually so thrilled to be able to offer any interviews that we do or packages or advertising that we do with any of the local businesses. And we can even extend it to anyone who's watching. If you say you heard this interview from Full Circle Networking, that a portion of everything that comes into Amp Media Productions is going to go back to Village South, because that's the organization that we're promoting this month to give back to the kids for Easter baskets. So if you're interested in amplifying your impact, let us know, and we'll continue.
And we're back.
Segue.
That came out pretty good.
See, you never know. Cece, the friend, right? She's she knows what we went through, but it came out great.
The dynamic trio was in studio. They came in here. They finished an interview that they did. They met us in Studio B, and they said, "We're not leaving until we help you."
True.
And the three, and this one, she's the one that did all of the preparation, and she leaves me alone with them. I'm like, I don't even know where to start.
What one?
You. Yes, when the three amigos were in there. Yeah, what do I mean? You came in at the end, and I had to agree to 500 things. I didn't know what to not. I said, yeah to everything. And you said, what do you mean? Exactly, what do you mean? I said, you weren't here, so I agreed to everything.
All right, so you can join us on March 21st, back at Ford's Garage, Full Circle Networking event. It's always on Eventbrite, and as soon as we get the link, we'll put that out so you can all join us.
So then we're going to go to March 22nd. I don't know what you're doing. Because we're going muddy.
Need to know basis.
So what are you doing? Are we doing...
We'll figure it out when we get closer.
Wow.
We got a lot of leeway between now and March.
Because I want to go muddy. Lucky wants to go. Sally wants to go.
I don't know what it is, but I want to go.
I cannot take Mom mudding. Sorry.
Sally's going to be hanging with me. Me and you, Sally. We're going to be hanging out in muddy.
As long as my friend Dawn is there.
She doesn't want to go. She says, no, there's too many
Then we're
mosquitoes.
going to have to talk about
I'm
this.
going to go. I'm just not camping. I'm going to go. I'm just
It's
not
camping?
Yes.
I'm out.
You don't have to camp.
Oh, I'm in.
You just hang out.
Okay.
Until
I'm in and out.
you have to go home.
All right, let's go talk to Lucky and Juan Carlos. Let's bring them over. Lucky had a new show that started last week called La Vida Lucky.
La vida loca?
La Vida Lucky.
La vida loca.
Or Loca. La Vida Lucky.
She said la vida loca. You hear her?
That's
La
it.
vida.
La vida lucky.
La Vida Lucky.
Living la vida lucky.
And Juan Carlos Hernandez was your first guest, which is an amazing story, and it was all in Spanish, but I got to capture it again afterwards talking to him. So we wanted to bring it forward on our show because I think it is such an important topic to cover that I'm going to let you do the introductions.
Yeah, so La Vida Lucky is part of Impulso Latino, so we're just growing the network, more programs. And yeah, so I invited Juan Carlos, who I met years ago. Just when he had just moved to Boynton Beach. We went to a breakfast networking meeting, and I met him. I heard his story, and at that point I said, we have to work together. We had a one-on-one after, and I said, I don't know what we're doing, but at some point we have to work together or collaborate. His story really impacted me. Like, I could not believe what he was saying. I was like, I could not believe him. So when we decided, so I guess we started La Vida Lucky from Impulso Latino. I reached out to him. I sent him a voice message. I said, you have to come with me to the show. So, and he did.
So welcome to the cafe. You haven't been on the cafe, but I want you to share your story because it's an unbelievable story of hope, of perseverance, of striving for justice. And my partner, on the other hand, we're not going to talk about politics, but justice is what really drives our country, right?
Yes.
And everyone wants justice. And you fought. It took you a really long time to find it, but you persevered and you did. So let's, share with us what happened with you and your brother.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. This is actually the first time I'm sharing my story on an English broadcast, besides the media, when I first was released. I was originally from Chicago. Back in 1997, I was framed by a detective who was corrupt, obviously, for a crime that I did not commit along with my brother. We never would ever imagined something like this happening to us. Grew up in a Humboldt Park community in Chicago. Not too good of a community when it comes down to poverty and, street gangs and drugs. I was hanging out with the wrong crowd at the time, at a young age, exposed to a lot of things that maybe the average teenager shouldn't be exposed to, which led me to hanging out with the crowds that I shouldn't have been hanging with. All that being said, I was caught in between the crossfires of a detective who also wanted to live a double life, and a crime was committed in 1997 of June. A murder case happened, and this detective was closing cases faster than any other detective in Chicago. He was actually awarded for it. We know why now, but at the time he was a good guy, and a crime had taken place in the summer of June of '97, and he decided he wanted to get me and my brother off the streets. So he was, along with his partners, convinced a group of young men who were on the opposite gang that I was in to identify my brother and I out of a lineup. That day happened, and we never walked out of the police station. We were charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder, aggravated discharge of a firearm for crimes we know nothing about. In 2002, I was found guilty by a jury with no evidence at all linking my brother and I to the crime, and I was sentenced to 86 years in prison, and my brother was sentenced to 75 years in prison. My mother, who an amazing mother that we have and father, came to visit us and asked us, were we innocent or guilty? And she said, either way it goes, I'm gonna be here for you guys, but I need to know if you guys are innocent so I can begin the fight and the journey to get you guys home. So, of course, I told my mom that we were innocent, and she began to fight for us. And it was a long, egregious journey. But in 2022, July 15th, our cases were overturned. We were proven innocent and exonerated of all charges. And that's what leads me to where I'm at today. In between all that, we met many men in prison who also had the same detective. We collaborated together, all the families. We built a group called Innocent Demand Justice, where we fought and we protested and marched. Our families did while we were in prison. And finally, the Center of Wrongful Convictions, a program that was established by the Northwestern University Law School, along with the Exoneration Project that was founded by a law firm by the name of Lovey & Lovey law firm. They took our cases in 2011, and it took them 11 years to finally be able to prove that we were innocent and we were exonerated 11 years after they took our case.
Now, there's so many different things that we can touch on. Yes. The whole experience has been just so lopsided.
Yes.
And I also heard a rumor that there are many other people that were in your shoes, correct? Because this cop that set this whole thing up, he did this to a lot of other people, no?
Yeah, throughout the years of just meeting people, I was in a maximum security prison along with my brother. There's only two of them in the whole state of Illinois. So the majority of the people there had life sentences or the numbers that I had. And so I got to talking to people and finding out where they were arrested at, and just narrowing down the proximities of these cases. And we end up grouping up 46 men who were also claiming innocence by the same detective. This detective happened to be Puerto Rican descent. He grew up in the neighborhood where we grew up in, and I guess to try to make a better name for himself and to please his peers, that he would not discriminate, he chose to frame the majority of the men were Hispanic, Puerto Rican men, a few blacks, a few whites, but majority Hispanic. And we found a pattern of practice that he was using to frame us. And his main theme was to convince witnesses that he knew through another source that we were the people that he believed committed the crimes. And he would say that he had gotten anonymous phone calls or mysterious phone calls or phantom phone calls to the police station leading him to these men with no physical evidence whatsoever. Some of the men he was able to beat into confessions. Thankfully, we turned ourselves in with an attorney, and he was not able to beat us into a confession. So our case was an easy case to prove because there was no evidence of any sort leading us to this crime. So by the grace of God, after 25 years, we were able to prove that. The court system saw it, and 46 men have been cleared of all charges. 46 men are Some have settled already financially on the civil aspect of it, and some are still fighting as myself, still waiting for the justice to finally be completely done in our situations.
Now, I know that you've rebounded and you are a successful businessman and you've gotten into different business pieces that you're doing in your life right now. But there's always that effect because 25 years is a long time. How do you feel about, number one, the legal system? Do you have like a watchful eye and say, you know, it happened to you, it can happen to anybody?
Absolutely. There are men still in there that I know that are innocent. I know for a fact because I took time while I was there to take advantage of the opportunity of learning the law and helping others who were not as educated or well-spoken or even had some common sense to try to find these things.
You have the initiative to start studying.
Absolutely. I was deprived of any college courses because of my sentence. The law would not allow me to do that, so I took studying into my own hands and reading the dictionary, studying the dictionary, and studying religions, and studying anything that I had interest in, because I knew one day I would prove I was innocent and that at heart I'm an entrepreneur, a businessman, and I knew that I needed to educate myself and learn vocabulary and pronunciation, and extensive vocabulary was needed in order for me to be successful when I got out. And I took advantage of that. Instead of crying and moping around and giving up, I used it as fuel. What I didn't mention that in 1999 I bonded out for 11 months and I was able to have a child. And so he is now going to be 25 years old in August. That was my main motivation to keep fighting. And
I have so many questions, and there was no way we can do this in the next 5 minutes. We have to. This definitely has to be a continuation.
Yeah.
But what's your mission going forward? You know, you're out, your brother's out. Is there a message you have for others, for youth, for the justice system, for anybody?
Absolutely. I think that my story is a motivational story for those who may be suffering, struggling, not only in prison, but with drugs or alcohol, depression, suicidal thoughts. I've spoken twice at Lynn University, their graduating class for criminal justice. I've also spoken at drug rehab centers. I would like to speak to the juvenile, youth departments, orphanages, places where the youth need to hear some type of motivation to get them over the hump that they're in, the slumps that they may be in, or anything like that. And also, to give people an opportunity to work. That's the reason why I opened up the businesses that I've opened.
So you help employ people that have maybe been incarcerated or having a hard time just getting that step forward, that right foot coming forward.
Yes. My goal is to hire those who have been rejected by others, those who have been incarcerated, who have records. I don't care about that. My thing is that everybody has a chance to change their life around, and if I can be a part of that, then I want to play a part in that. And so I've hired young kids, 17-year-old kids, to work at my detail shop. We're located in Boynton Beach, but we cover all areas from Boca, Delray, West Palm, Lake Worth. We do mobile car washing, car detailing, and I have other endeavors that I'm into now, but that's my main focus right now.
And how's your brother doing? Where's your brother at?
He stayed in Chicago. I left immediately. I didn't feel comfortable staying in the city knowing that, I have to drive around. And to be honest with you, it's hard to see a Chicago police officer and feel safe. Not to say that there aren't good officers out there. I'm sure there are many. But it was just something for a peace of mind for myself, which led me to Florida. And I love it here. I want to do the rest of my life here in Florida, and my business is here in Florida. So I'll be open to anyone that's in need of speaking. They can call me on a personal level. Anybody has children that are struggling, or even the government having programs for the youth, I would love to be a part of that.
And your mom is here with you in Florida? Or she's staying in
No,
Chicago?
no one's here with me in Florida. I'm by myself. They're all still in Chicago. The hopes is, once the financial situation gets better, I can move them all over here and relocate the whole family.
Gotcha.
And one more question before we go to commercial break.
Sure.
How did you do it? How did you continue to persevere and have hope when you were sentenced to an 80-plus year sentence?
Well, the truth was on my side. So that was number one. A strong family support. And the most importantly, I found God. I found my purpose, and which is the most common thing that people say when they're in prison. They find God. But I really did. I got a connection with God, and He gave me the strength to endure, the things I had to endure in this place. I've seen a lot of ugly things in there, and I've seen a lot of people die. A lot of people lose their minds in there, and He gave me that strength to endure it, and I'm grateful for that. And so that is the key foundation, my relationship with Jesus Christ. And so that is something I will never let go of. I know it is the truth for me, and that's what keeps me motivated and keeps me going.
Wow. Well, I'm looking forward to hopefully hearing more of your story.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Important story to continue to share, to get on the airwaves, because there are so many people that are wrongly accused, and there are so many people that are appropriately accused, but it goes through our judicial system, which is why we need a stronghold on our judicial system. We need the attorneys, we need our judges, we need everyone to enforce what's righteous, and if it's not, that needs to be uncovered as well.
Absolutely.
So thank you for sharing your story. Lucky, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome, anytime.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break on the
you.
1 o'clock hour. When we come back, we're going to maybe finish playing the piece on Ford's Garage. We've got another piece from Chloe, and we're going to talk to Sally and Jay. More to come. We'll be right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Do you have a car sitting around you want to get rid of? Well, here's a great idea. Donate your car now to help local veterans in your area. Yes, just make one fast call to the Veteran Car Donation Program. Within a few days, we'll come and remove your car for free. You can donate any car in any condition. We'll use our vast network to sell it. The proceeds raised go to help local veterans and their families. And you get a tax deduction. And all you need to do is make this free call. Clean your yard up, get rid of an old car, and help the vets. We make it easy. Make this free call now. Book your fast and easy pickup. Call the Veteran Car Donation Program now.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
This is Smoke Barbecue. We're located in Fort Lauderdale at 3351 Northeast 32nd Street, Fort Lauderdale 33308. Our website is www.eatsmokebbq.com. It's EATSMOKEBBQ.com. You can order online. We also do catering. for 10 to 10,000.
If you are looking to bring your family out to an incredible food venue, this is the place. We're at Smoke Barbecue in East Fort Lauderdale. Everything is amazing. You can see the faces on our crew, and the amount of food that they have taken down in about 15 minutes is absolutely unbelievable.
And we're still going. I can't talk, I'm eating.
And everything is coming. So here, let's eat.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Spread it, because it's about giving back and supporting everyone in the community. And that's why I'm so loving what you all do, because you're giving back.
Always.
And it's always about paying it forward. And the Ideal Foundation, they're amazing. We've worked with them for years. And so many great people to meet.
We're so excited. And everyone here that's standing in line, they're all going to give back, and they're all part of it. Actually, our charity of the month is here, and then we have past friends that are going to give back to our future charities. So we're really excited. This is going to be a great lunch.
And Dawn and I, we're inviting you. This is the early midday deal. If you want to come down, what's the address here?
We're at Ford's Garage and Plantation Walk.
Exactly. Come on down and meet us. I think my son called me. He's on his way down. But if you see and you want to come on down,
everyone
they'll make
is
room
welcome.
for you. Just come on down.
It's on University Drive, just north of Broward Boulevard. You can't miss it. It's on the west side of the road.
Where the Sheridan Hotel is?
Exactly, where the Sheridan Hotel is. Come find us. Come hang out with us. Come check us out. See what we like to do.
And the most important thing is the power of 3. You need to leave here with 3 appointments to make sure your business grows.
And you have to say happy birthday to Michael. So
Yes!
happy birthday, Michael.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you very much. Thank you. 50 forever.
That's a good number.
Amazing. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to show you what's happening around here when we get back, shoot some B-roll, and more to come with the local businesses. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
And here we are. Now this is a gift, because my son never, ever is ever on camera with me. Happy birthday Monday,
Happy
Papa.
birthday.
It's on Tuesday, but
Well, that's close
It's on
enough.
Tuesday. It's on Tuesday, Heather, not Monday. 25th. 25th,
He gave us
Heather.
the wrong day. That's
Clap
why.
that baby. Anyway, but he's down here. He's hanging out with us here at the Ford's Garage Restaurant. And we also found one of our hosts to connect. The reason that we are here.
Right with Ariel Levitt of The Connector. I'm so glad you're here. Tell us about this event.
This is an amazing event for people to network and create business opportunities with each other. So everybody's here. There's about 60 people here, connecting business owners, creating opportunities, and having conversations.
And why are you here, Freddie? We don't get to see you at events a whole lot.
I'm here just to support and also meet other business owners and network. Yeah.
This is so great. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see everybody here. You should see the line to get in this place. You need to tune in every week to check out Ariel's show, The Connector. She's leveling up the studio. So many amazing ideas, so many great guests and sets, and you just keep rolling.
It's so much fun. We're changing up the sets. We're having fun with it. Just play. It's play. That's what the best thing is. And that's what we're doing here also, is changing up networking. So it's playful, fun, and ways to connect easier.
Excellent. Freddie, tell us who you represent, what business, who do you work for?
I work for myself. I'm a financial advisor in Boca Raton, but I service all of the Tri-County area and also across the country.
Across the country. When I met him, he was just graduating out of FAU.
That was 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Well, you were with me at the beginning, remember?
Well, you've been with him since the beginning.
Well, he was with the AMP
Yes.
Square. He worked together. He used to fall asleep in the car.
Yeah, I did.
A whole lot of great things. So come on out and join our fun. We're going to show you what's happening around the room. All right, we're going to get in another quick interview before lunch starts. We're so excited to see our long-time friends, Bonnie and Denise of Sensibility and Ideal Foundation. Their crew, their kids, they're floating around somewhere. So if we see them, you'll get some shots of them. But you guys have some really, really exciting news to share. What's happening?
We have so much going on. Biggest and innovative project right now is the Ideal Place. That is for 24 residents. It's a community for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and it's going to be affordable, independent, filled with their choice so they can live their life independently and have a beautiful, ideal life. And obviously we also have Sensibility Candles. We moved to Chateau Mar in Lauderhill in the Inverary area, and we offer amazing candles, experiences, team buildings, parties, corporate gifting. Yes, we are providing the ideal life for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
And your girls, I know they're your girls. We've seen them for so many years growing up. We miss seeing them here. How's everyone doing?
Everyone's doing great. They're flourishing, super excited to move out on their own. As you know, they're all young adults, and they're sick and tired of living with their parents. So keeping in mind this community is the first of its kind in all of South Florida. And hopefully it's a model that will be replicated throughout the state of Florida, as the need is so great for young adults in need of housing.
And where is it located?
In Lake Worth, Florida.
And also, we are in partnership with the Pulte Family Charitable Foundation of Boca Raton. We're so grateful for their help. And we just got pictures of walls going up, and it's just very exciting.
It's so exciting. And you've got some big news happening on Tuesday before we wrap this up.
Yes. So we are being filmed for the Today Show. We don't know when it's going to air yet, but it's a little bit of a secret until it is aired, until now. But it will be aired in March, probably in the beginning of March for March is the month of awareness for developmental disabilities.
Well, we'll definitely have to have you in the studio then in March. You know you always have a home with us, but at least March we've got a goal, and we're going to bring it forward to all of you. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
We're so excited. So good to see you. More to come.
Hey, we're back.
Gee, can you fix this camera?
What camera?
The one that he fixed?
What's wrong with it?
It's crooked.
What's crooked?
I think the camera.
Oh, you made it crooked. If you look sideways like that, it's going to look straight.
We're filling for his boat.
It's like this. You got to make it, you got to go like this. Yeah, he's gonna go the wrong way.
Anyway, let's put the camera up.
Wrong way, that way. Keep it.
Watch it.
No, you don't.
Wow.
What's he doing?
What is he doing?
It's
Life.
not straight.
It's life.
All right, anyway, let's talk to
Just
him.
lift the other leg. The one that you were touching, lift it.
Let's put the camera on
Lift it.
Sally and Jay while he readjusts that camera.
Yeah, please.
I'm having fun watching him. What is he doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying to adjust the camera, but it's all.
But you're doing it in
There you go.
style.
He's doing, he does everything in style. Two-man does.
I know that now. I
The-
realize that.
The piece Andrew put together was fantastic.
It was. I can't believe how good it sounded. You and Heather did a nice job. Got to tell you, my son is hilarious. There's something wrong with that knucklehead, but you and Heather did a very nice job that day.
I think Heather did a fantastic job.
She did. She talked from the heart. It was everybody's attention. It was really, really good.
I didn't see it either. I don't think he put that in.
They just played it.
We don't need it.
He didn't add the speech. You do?
I want to see him, yeah.
We can send it to you.
You do? I'm just acting like her. Anyway.
Anyway, all right, let's talk to Sally and Jay. Sally had a nice conversation with Juan, and she's
Oh
going
my
to say, you're
gosh.
not going to believe the story.
It follows everything I mean, what a story. If anybody, I'm sure your audience is still there, that's an incredible story. It really touched my heart. And I don't believe anything, as we always say, is coincidental. So.
Sally, it's really funny because when I started doing this, even before I knew Dawn, people would ask me why. And I was involved. I wasn't even involved. I was invited one day to go to a talk radio station. And people were having a conversation, just like Juan did. It wasn't about what he talked about, but it was things about just in general, artists, whatever. And people were talking about politics, they were talking about whatever. And I always sat back and said, wouldn't it be nice if the common person had an opportunity to express themselves, how they felt, what they did, whether it's English or Spanish. And the Spanish has always been the one that I've always chased because I can never sustain that whole thing. And I look back at his story, and this is the platform made to express his story, to express what he does, how he does it.
Absolutely.
You guys did an outstanding job on Friday.
Thank you. Thanks.
Outstanding.
Thank
And the two of you, I threw a double header at you just to try to throw you off a little bit. And the lady that I threw you has been on radio, the second lady, has been on radio since 2017, maybe even earlier than that. So she knows her way around sound. Pulled it right off.
Oh, she was great.
Oh, she was wonderful.
Yeah,
We had a
yeah.
really good conversation with her. That was
But as far as this goes with you, it's incredible because I always say it's not coincidental, and your story is unbelievable, and it really touched my heart. But then I start talking about what I'm doing and setting my art on clothing, and here you're telling me of an English lady, go see her, who's got a boutique, and that's exactly what I'm going to start to do.
Yeah.
So it goes on beyond that. It's just that we were meant to talk. You know how much I believe in that, and people that I've met down here.
When is your art ready for distribution?
In about 3 weeks, for sure. Well, 2 to 3 weeks.
Can't
I'm
we
gonna
order
say
it
2
now?
weeks. Yeah, people can order it now. Yeah.
Okay, so it's
not,
ready
the
for...
website's not 100% finished.
Well, how
but
did
it's
you show it to me?
Oh no, you can get in. There's just some tweaking. There's a few little mistakes on it, but nothing major. So I'm a perfectionist as far as that goes.
The black and white shirt that you have in there is what I want to get.
Yeah, thank you.
He wants a black and white.
Yeah.
I want to put Nanette in the workout clothes. Heather, apparently you're going to need them also because you're like blowing up the internet. Do you know, I was looking for a workout video over the weekend. Next thing I know, she pops up in Nanette's video with 500
I saw it.
views. So that was me taking a picture of my TV. So
She sends us a picture of the TV that has absolutely no information. So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. What the hell is this?
So I look up all of her shows on her website, on her YouTube channel. You've got more hits than any of her other shows on that.
What is it, 24,000?
No, I meant just for the whole show itself, they're at 500 views on YouTube, which is amazing.
It's your toes. It's your toes. The toes. I told you the toes are a winner.
But I want to have Nanette wear your workout clothes, which
Beautiful,
I think would be great.
lovely. Actually, I have like 18,000 people on LinkedIn, but can you actually advertise on there? Or?
Yeah.
You can do anything you want.
I don't know how that happened.
As
I
long
just
as you
looked at
own
the people
it, you
following
can.
me.
You don't advertise something you don't own. We're not endorsing that.
I love what I do. I think I'm good at what I do, hopefully, but I'm this end of it, marketing. I can talk about what I do, but I haven't a clue how to go about
How
it.
did that even come? How did you even think of putting your artwork on clothing? It's brilliant.
Me? Oh, I saw you looking that way. I'm going, I know I
Don't
do
swing
that.
your arm. She thinks you're signaling
No,
her.
the crazy thing is that
She's like...
No, because
We got you, we got you.
Oh my God, you're putting art on clothing.
He's calling in the planes. He has a bad shoulder.
I was looking at the camera
In answer
instead
to
of
the
Sally.
question,
How did
it
you
was,
do it?
Again, it was completely
He's calling
by
in the
accident.
planes. Come on in.
I went down to I was actually going to have a website built, And I went down there because I wanted some pictures of myself. It was before I came here. And the moment the guy saw my art, he said to me, this has to be on clothing. This was a few years back, so it took a while to get it actually all together. But the moment he said it, and he's amazing at putting it on clothing. I said, but I want you to take pictures of my art. He said, I'll do that, but this needs to be on clothing.
So that's what you did. You took pictures of your art, and I think it's called sublimation, right?
Right.
You put it on the clothing.
Right.
Amazing. What a great idea. All right, what's the website so people can find it?
It's actually, well, there's two, but right now it's artbysallybernard.com.
Incredible.
And if I order it, will I get it? Or is it going to go to like a dead space?
100%, of course.
Okay, so
yes.
you can order it.
It takes a little bit, maybe 2 weeks, but it will be there, sure.
All different sizes. She
All
does that
different
when she talks.
sizes, all different sizes, all different things, from shoes to sweaters to clothing to
It's a cute hoodie,
to
too.
dresses.
I want to order a dress.
Oh dear. Dear, what's happening to me? This happens. The spirits have taken over. You know that. That always happens. I'm okay now because I
Oh,
sneezed.
Nelly.
Oh dear.
So you want to get a dress while you have an occasion to go to?
Oh my
I
goodness.
always have occasions, but I like dresses, so I saw
Oh, you're
on
going
the
to love
website.
some of them, definitely.
Yeah, so I want.
Go into
I
my
want
site.
I want to get a dress.
That is such an icebreaker when you wear your art.
I got to stop
Jay,
wearing
you
it.
and I have to wear your art like dresses. We have to put on dresses. Sure.
Get Jay a shirt also. But you guys did a great job, and I know you got to talk to Cece as well on Friday. How's he doing?
Oh,
Cece. Oh, he was great. He was, he showed us his dog that he has now. It's a mixed Shih Tzu and Poodle.
Yeah, he calls it the dog from hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
No, I think
attacks
that
him.
dog died.
No, this is a new one.
Yeah.
It attacks him every time he jumps in the car.
But he said he should be down here now.
He'll be here on the day before the 1st.
And my message was to him before he came on the show. I didn't know he was going to be on the show, but he had contacted me because he knows, that I'm a psychic. And I said to him, he said, am I doing the right thing? And I said, yeah, I feel very strongly that you should come back to Florida. The next thing I know, he's back at Florida, coming back here.
So you're the reason he's coming back, huh?
Well, I hope I'm not actually.
No, you're the
but,
reason.
I gave him the message that I
You're
thought
the
it was
reason.
a good.
It's on you.
I thought it was a good idea. I'm going to go as far as that.
It is. He has a wonderful voice. And Johnny Meldick has been all over here. Everybody's talking about stuff. We had stuff working with CC, and then he left because he had to.
Well, glad they're back.
His wife is coming with him. Everybody's going to be. They're going to be driving their motorcycles down.
With the dog on the back.
I heard.
But they're having a car. They're bringing a car or just 2 motorcycles?
I don't know.
All right, what are we talking about on your show today, Sally? Call me Zena.
Well, I kind of leave it open. You give me the questions. I'm only as good as the questions. What is going on with my voice? Okay, I'm fine now. Okay, so whatever you ask me, the show will be about.
All right, so we're going to see what she's talking about. We'll see what the angels bring in for sure.
I don't know what I talk about, as you know.
And
It
Jay, you
just
going to be
happens.
joining us for Sally's show?
Oh, I'll be here.
Yeah, he's going to be here.
Teacher work day, I guess, for you?
For you. Teacher work day.
Well, today there's no school.
What the hell is
Why is there no school?
Because I don't know.
That's what we said.
I asked you that. Remember, I said that.
Because it's
That's what we said, we don't know.
parent-teacher conference.
Yeah,
Every
it's
school?
one of those.
Parent-teacher conference.
So this is now a national holiday?
Parent-teacher
No, it's a school
conference.
holiday.
But every school seems to be closed.
Sally, parent-teacher conference.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you can't have class if you got to talk to the kids' parents.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if that's right. I'm just giving him a balloon here to bail out of.
I don't know if that's
Or it could
even
be a
true.
teacher work day, is what they used to call it when
It's
I
like
taught.
a teacher
Like
planning
a
or
teacher
something.
work.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a teacher planning, like bring your
Teacher
kid.
planning day.
So is Ellie still here? So it means she doesn't have school either.
I guess not.
Because she would have been gone by
Is
now.
that Smiley?
Smiley.
Smiley, are you here?
Yeah, she's on sound.
Is she?
She's here.
You don't have school today?
Teacher
Teacher
work
work day.
But aren't you a
But Jay's not
teacher?
working.
She's working.
Teacher work day. Aren't you a teacher?
No. after school counselor.
Sometimes it's like when I'm getting messages.
Oh, Nelly. And what's tomorrow? Is it tomorrow President's Day or something?
That was last
No, that was last week.
You're close.
Every day's a holiday, though, Freddie.
Do you remember the
Yes.
movie? Do you remember the movie Arthur?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky laughs like Arthur.
Every day's a holiday. See that?
Every
Live
day's
like
a
your man.
holiday?
Yes. Everyone's counting down to the
Only
next
you
holiday.
and G-Man's calendar. Oh, the Remfest. I wanted to bring that up, the Remfest. And
I
we also
wanna
have
go.
Chloe.
I didn't make nothing out of it crazy, right?
First of all, you look like the best buccaneer I have ever
Bro, I had
seen.
my toes out with dirt. I was really a pirate.
Why, because you had dirt in your toes, you're a pirate?
I want to go. What shall I dress?
Why didn't you go?
Well, I'm going to go March 15th.
Oh, is that long?
Yes, it ends March 20-something, I think, end of March. or
Why are
something.
you going March 15th?
Because that's the day I can. I have a lot of things. So I'm creating a group. Let's go.
Oh,
Who wants
you're
to go?
creating a group?
Well, yeah, like some of Gia's friends and some of my friends are going, but everyone is welcome. So that's
a
the day I
pirate.
can.
That's a pirate thing, right?
Wait, right there?
March 15th. It's the same.
Yeah, she's going to the
You want to
Remfest.
go back?
Yeah.
I was like, you had a great time.
Where'd
Yeah,
you
let's
get
go.
that outfit?
Mikael.
Oh, Michael got the outfit.
Yeah, Mikael fitted us all.
Why didn't you go? You look like a pirate every day.
Pirate.
Yeah. What's a female pirate called? A piretza? A piragua? What's a
I don't have
piragua?
to ask Michael tomorrow. We could ask Chloe.
Well, what's a piragua? Juan, is it a piragua?
Pirata.
And you know, it's funny. Juan is the only one that knows what a piragua is,
Yeah.
right?
It's shaved ice with juice in it, syrup in it.
Remember the piragua? We bought a shaver, an ice shaver. We have one. When Slick was here.
I think we have another piece to play also.
Which piece?
Chloe's piece.
Oh, okay. This is about the working environment.
I don't know what it's about. You have Chloe's piece on the board?
We do have Chloe.
All right, so we're going to play Chloe's piece.
Let's see what Chloe has to say.
I think she had it out.
Welcome to AMP's Dawn segment. Here we'll teach you about employer benefits to their employees through fringe benefits. Fringe benefits, by definition, are additional benefits employees receive alongside their salary, although they aren't legally required. They are often not cash related, and they are used to improve the total reward package that companies offer. These benefits include increasing employee satisfaction, building loyalty among workers, and overall willingness to work in the workplace without complaint. Some examples of fringe benefits are the following: paid time off, PTO, transportation and travel covered by the company if the employee is a student, then it can be tuition reimbursement or education stays. They can also provide work from home stipends. The main benefit behind fringe benefits is to make sure that the employee feels valued and appreciated. It's important to note that fringe benefits are not mandatory for the company. Some companies will offer them, but it's up to each company to decide whether or not to offer them. Types of employees who are typically not offered fringe benefits include 1.freelance employee, 2.part-time employees, 3. Someone who holds more than 2% of the shares of a closely held corporation.
And we're back.
I always thought fringe benefits were something else.
What you think it was?
I thought it was more of a relationship situation.
It can be, but not at work.
Oh my God, friends
Yeah.
with benefits.
That's
I didn't
friends
know-
with benefits.
I
Isn't
didn't
it?
know work had fringe benefits.
I know about that.
Except our sushi.
I know-
You too
I
can
know
be
a little about
hired
that.
in Dawn's video for friends benefits. Not work, mind you, just friends benefits. Call 1-800-DAWN and you're
Dawn, we
in.
need to talk. Even though
What is wrong with her? This has been going on since 8
we
o'clock
need to
this
talk.
morning.
I didn't realize that.
I was a mother in another life.
I didn't realize that were fringe benefits.
What?
And why are they called fringe benefits? Is it like
Fringe.
fringe.
Not friends, not
fringe. Why are
friends
they
with
called
benefits.
fringe benefits?
Daughter,
Fringe
just leave
benefits,
it there, please. We'll
You
talk.
get some kickoff. You get some.
Employee benefits, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, but those are like benefits. Like Aflac is an employee benefit.
It's because,
No,
like,
They were
you
talking
know,
about
with
personal
clothing,
time off.
you have your
There were some
clothing.
fringes.
But then if you add fringe to it, that's an extra little.
It's an extra little.
It's like
Benefits.
when we covered the show with the Gypsy Kings, and we got to see them perform. The fringe benefit was that we were the MCs, and then they performed. We got to see the thing for free.
I never knew that was fringe benefits. I just thought fringe benefits was the other thing.
It can be classified in the same category.
So I just want you all to know, ladies and gentlemen, that my partner here ordered milk for the studio, and it's at her house. So the fringe benefit is at her house.
Truth. Everything. Chuck's home. He's like, why are there groceries at the front door? I'm like, oh. And I ordered them quickly so Sally would have milk for her show. So I paid extra to get quicker delivery, and it's sitting at my house.
So let's get a cow and put it in the backyard.
So I'll go next door and get milk. I'll bring everything in tomorrow.
Fringe benefits.
Fringe benefits.
So that whole video is the only thing you saw was the fringe benefits.
You know, I thought the video she put together was great on workplace culture and environment. So we're going to tweak it a little bit and air it again tomorrow.
Workplace culture and environment, G-Man. You hear that?
Friends with benefits, that's right.
That's all he ever hears is friends with benefits.
Welcome to G-Man's world. All right, you ready to wrap this up?
Yes, because I want to have a young talk with the fringe benefit king over there.
Yo!
And Arthur's in the house.
The laugh is...
He's everyone's role model at the moment.
He's everybody's role model. He rolls right over you.
All right, have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Juan, thank you. Lucky, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Sarah, pleasure. Gia, if you're still here, Sally.
Gia, yeah, she's in your
always,
living room.
Tune in today at 2:30 for Call Me Zena. Give her a call. Any questions you have for psychic Sally Bernard and Zena, she'll be happy to answer them. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
Business. And I just want to know what your feeling is, just your inside feeling, because it sounds very good.
Yeah, but you really have to devote time and work. This is
Yes,
not
I
me
do.
saying that, but
Yes, I do.
Absolutely. Just know it will work, but you've got
I
to
know.
put in the
There's
work.
got to be the time put
Yes,
in.
this is just not me.
Right. I know. But I'm just saying that, you know, I'm
Yes, because the most important thing, and this is partly me because I'm understanding what I'm doing, is you have to get it out there, G. If you've got a good product, which actually I do with my art on clothing, and you do too.
This isn't my product, but I mean it's
whatever. It's not just your.
It's not my art. It's another product. But I am, you know, I'm working to promote this because I can kind of segue it into what I'm doing.
Well, I don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
I just need to tell you this. Don't make yourself too. In other words, don't do too many things at once. Concentrate.
Well, that's what I do.
have no idea what I'm saying.
I know.
Because I don't know about this, but
Yeah.
I'm getting a feeling that you need
Yeah.
to concentrate on what you're doing.
I know.
Does that
I
help?
have
Does that make sense in any
I have a
way?
lot of things in the fire right now.
Okay.
You know,
Good.
I'm
Good.
but
You gotta talk to him.
Good.
Tell him what not to do, please. Seriously.
I thought I literally just said that. What do you mean? Oh.
I was just thinking about someone I haven't spoken to in about 4 years. He lives in Michigan, Detroit, and he was so much on my mind. And then I just got a phone call from him. Oh my God, this works. Whatever. It's incredible.
yeah.
I thought someone did it. I'm like, no, that's not how it's going to go anymore.
If it's just a regular everyday car that we're working back, cool. But those brushes, the machines for the tires, they end up.
I really need your help on that situation.
Oh, what's he doing?
You know, after
What
a
you
while,
did, what Josh did.
And then the chemical.
There are some
You know
cars
how it
that
ends?
tell you don't
Not
take
very
your car
well.
to the car wash.
Yeah, so if you have a car, like a luxury car, don't use that.
Look at him.
You have a Mercedes or something like that, I would advise you not to. Hand car wash.
Yeah, so
Fringe benefits.
What piece?
Exactly. His ears wasn't open. Oh my God.